guys, welcome to another Everything Drift livestream. You guys all requested over the last couple of live streams for us to do a public session. We asked you guys in Discord what cars you wanted to run, so we've got the WDT street cars in here tonight on English Town. Feel free to come and join us. If you jump in our Discord, I've dropped the links in there for anyone that wants to join, download the cars, tracks, jump in the server. There's 20 slots available, so just jump in for as long as you want. If you want to join and there isn't a slot, wait, and I'm sure somebody will leave and you can jump in. We don't have that many in here at the moment, but I'm sure it'll get a bit busier. If you're wondering what game this is, as a lot of people always do, it's Assetto Corsa on PC. It's only like a £5, I think, to buy these days. It's not very much on Steam. And then everything else is done with the drifting community on here to add in all the mods available for pretty much every car you could possibly think of. Almost every track available in the world is on here. If you can imagine it, it's pretty much in here. So it's a lot of fun. It's worth joining the community if you can. Right, I'll get drifting. There you guys, I'll take you guys off mute.
Okay.
Right. Hopefully everybody can hear both me and you guys in the stream. They're definitely very different cars to what we're used to. Either way, in the send it.
A bit too early there.
Just let it bog down too much. Oh. I was just nicely driving back to the start line.
Sorry. Fine, I'll leave. Yeah.
How's everyone doing tonight that's watching the stream? Hopefully finding a way to enjoy your weekends while we're on quarantine or lockdown or whatever you want to call it at the minute.
If definitely someone else leave. Oh.
Any specific way to set these up, or just rip?
Hang on, I can send you. What car are you jumping in?
180.
Oh, cool, perfect. I will send you a setup that I kind of have a bit.
Why, thank you.
I'm not saying it's any good. I'm just saying it's a setup. That's as much as I'll commit to. It's a setup that is not the default. It has stance.
And what he means by that is the video spoke through for
Only for
everyone
everybody else.
but
In
you.
my screen, it is perfect. That is how it should sit. You know, there is no issue with it in my screen.
These horns. Oh! Ah! Why you bullying me?
I think what I really struggle with in these cars is they're so low powered compared to what I'm used to, that I try and drive the normal line I'm used to and then like realise I get into the corner and it can't do it. And I kind of forget how low powered they are.
How much are they even? Like 300?
Like 330 at the wheel or something, and we normally drive things that are like the 500 to 600 range.
Yeah. I threw it super hard. And
Yeah, I see that
compete with
happening and tried to hit the brakes and avoid it and just straight lined into you anyway.
Oh my god.
watching a stream that has Assetto Corsa on PC, click the Discord link at the top and come and join us. So many of you guys have been asking for a public session for the last 2 weeks. This one's actually open for you to join us. If you want to do this more often, come and join in. I was on a good run there, Ash. You just had to ruin it.
Sorry.
Lewis is watching, I guess, while reinstalling his computer. Hi, Lewis. Hopefully you didn't lose all your video footage. Oh, I forgot those tyres are solid. How many have we actually got in here at the minute?
Oh, people on just sitting on the track.
Oh, they're just waiting for the rest of the... Oh, no, I guess not.
Ugh.
Come on, Gregor, I'm at the back.
Fine.
Hi, Lucas. How you doing today?
Oh no.
Too much. I really want to dial some more rear camber out of this, but I've got rid of as much as I can and it's still a lot.
Such an odd track.
It's probably a little bit big for a car with this little power, but
Yeah.
it's fun either way. It just requires a fair bit of pedal in the car to get it around here. And many clutch
I would
kicks.
say like above 5 horsepower would be perfect for this track.
Now that was nice. Neither of us went in the tyres this time.
Yay! Try to stay on, yeah.
Got some pressure now, 4 cars. Thanks, Lucas. If you've got Assetto, you're welcome to come and join us. Ah, a bit dirt job.
Oh, I followed Ash into that little dip of hell.
Oh, on the inside?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, my shifter moved. I went to downshift 4th to 3rd and the whole shifter moved off my desk.
I actually keep it in the third there.
I use 4th for the entry.
Oh. I'm
And then
just
I just need to downshift, and as I did it, yeah, I just knocked the shifter off like to one side,
Oh,
and it just kind of caught me out.
guess I lead.
Yeah, the flick in for that fast corner is like the only place on this track I'm actually using 4th in this car. Everywhere else is like 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, same here.
oh. Right.
Oh.
They don't like being out of boost, do they?
No, they don't. That's
Nuh-uh.
why my setup that I sent you has like more tyre pressure in the rear, but then I've done some stuff with the dampers to allow the car to squat a bit and try and get some forward bite instead. But keep the kind of pressure up on the tyres to allow it to keep the wheels spinning a bit more. Ah, tried to back you over the top of the hill and didn't work. Unsurprisingly. Sorry, I couldn't see you anymore.
Yeah, I actually wall tapped the tires.
Yeah, I hadn't actually used these cars until today.
No, nor have I.
They were just what most people said in Discord they wanted to drive, so... Yeah, give the people what they want.
Should have voted DCGP.
Yes and no. Like,
I would have liked that more.
they can be fun cars, but... Like, at the same time, I don't think they're as evenly balanced as they maybe could be between them.
Yeah,
Some of the cars have, like... Some of the DCGP cars have settings that are available to do certain things to the rear end that other cars don't have.
Sorry.
My fault. there's so many car packs. That's the great thing. Like, there's something for everybody, whatever they want to drive. I think DCGP does very well at providing a very good, even-based competition car.
What colour car are you in, Rob?
I'm in the red Foul Play 180.
See, all the cars are showing white for me.
Yeah, all the
it's
180s are shown as white.
What?
Yeah,
What's
they
my
are.
car?
So, I guess I must have got a
You are in
skin
a
pack
red.
for these at some point
Oh, okay,
that
so mine
everyone
is
else doesn't
showing.
have. Weird.
Oh, random bloke cutting the track.
Oh, so I've got some cool liveries on the cars, except Tristan's, which is a white one.
See, all 180s, yours and Ash's and mine is just white.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, I've got a cool red one. With like
But I want a red one.
mine's got like a Japanesey,
Oh,
you know, like
sorry,
the, I don't know what the hell you call it, flame tribal style thing down the side. That with
Yeah.
like
I
a
have
dragon head or something on it.
similar to that on my car, actually.
I don't
So
remember
the
getting a
only
skin
one
pack for
showing
these,
with
but I
that.
guess I must have. Well, another time if we run this car pack, I will zip my car files for everybody then.
Don't like this corner.
I'm in the wall. Nope. I just find myself, I know they're street cars, I just find myself so many times just wishing for like another 100 horsepower.
See, I'm quite enjoying them.
Oh, I'm enjoying them. Just there's so many times it bogs down on me, I'm just like, oh, just wish it had enough not to do that.
It might just be, that might just be the track though. Because you're proper having to hang, that top corner, you're proper having to go limiter.
Yeah. Oh.
Guys, I'm gonna head off. Catch you guys later.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
I just put like another 2 psi of pressure in the rear tyres just to try and help it through this section.
See, I'm just kicking living hell out of my clutch pedal.
Two psi makes quite a difference.
Come on.
Ah, tag the wall. Ah, I just got a whole load of understeer as I went to initiate there. It just went, nah. Oh, I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning. Get to leave my house for the first time in like, well, other than for a little walk, I get to actually leave my house properly. The first time in like 10 days. And go for a drive.
Oh, understeer. See, I've not left the house in weeks other than just to walk the dog.
Yeah. I went for a walk like yesterday morning, and then I think before that was like Tuesday when I went to just get something from town quickly. It's just weird. If anyone's watching a stream and wants to join us, click on the Discord link, all the details are in there. The server is open for anyone to join us today.
Oh. That corner's so deceiving.
Hello.
You alright?
I was like, who's all these people? And I realized, change stories. God, right? Damn, I haven't been here in a minute.
Oh, you're that stance that you've got tyre coming through the rear over fender.
Yeah, which is weird, because like in my screen it's not at all. Like, even when I floor it and it squats, it doesn't come through the fender. It just looks awesome. How are you, Sig?
Oh, my mic wasn't on. Oh, good.
Have you used the WDT streetcars before?
Yeah, I already have a couple tunes on them and everything.
Okay, you're probably better set up than the rest of us then. So, I mean, you got this, right?
I mean, I somewhat got this. This is English Town. I haven't been.
I drove these cars for 20 minutes before the stream started, maybe?
Yeah, I forgot where to launch off in English. There's only 3 cars I really touch out of this pack. It's the S15, the R34, and the S13.
Well, I only put
like the only-
3 in just because I figured it was easier to get them to load, and I had skins for these ones. But
that don't work.
apparently I have a skin pack that no one else in here seems to have, because I can see all some cool skins on the cars.
And what skin do I got?
Everyone else has got like white cars. I don't know yet.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you've
think
got
I've
the
seen-
I don't know how you even pronounce his name. Russian
Well, what
drifter from oh, what were they called? What was the team?
Oh, there's a tire wall here. What color is my card? Do you?
Oh, it's like blue and pink.
Oh, so I do have your skin. I have this. Everybody else is white to me, but I
Hi,
have
Neil.
this skin.
Come join us. Click the Discord link and come join us. I don't care if you only got 4 days or whatever you've got. I've seen your videos. You can be bad, but you can be bad in the server. No excuses.
Oh.
Oh, I hit the tyres.
that didn't go well.
I thought that guy was going to lead the train for a second, and then Ash went to initiate, and he just didn't. Nope. Okay, Neil, as soon as you got it sorted, drop me a message. Tristan's coming out of the pits. Just in time, you can get right on the back of this. What is Sig doing?
Eating chips? What do you want from me?
You got Chipotle again.
Don't talk to me.
But you have, haven't you? Didn't you get Chipotle last night? Do you have it on speed dial yet, Sig? Do they know your order?
They might as well, to be honest. It's not like my order changes all the time.
Ian,
It's
it's,
just- it's-
English Town. If you've got the game, click on the Discord link in the description and join us. There's the link to the cars and track downloads in there, and a link to the server. Running a public session tonight, as so many of you have asked for it. So it's open to any of you to join us.
Ash, no.
Sorry, lag got me. The lag.
Made me took out poor Tristan, man.
Sorry, the lag got me.
So
Alright.
you've got Chipotle delivered quite early tonight. Normally you do it after the stream.
Usually, yeah, but I wanted chips, so I went to go get it myself.
You wanted chips and just ordered takeout instead of
Yeah.
making chips.
Yeah, I just went to go get chips. 2 bags of actually 3 bags of chips and two types of dips. I came back. Listen, I need finger food when I'm drifting with you. The tire wall. You should be asking me, do they give me any bonuses or anything from when I do order?
do you get
food?
discount?
You get a Christmas card.
They sent me a card.
Oh, you're kidding.
They sent me a card and they gave me 2 free chips and guac cards, like chips and guac
Not
and chips
only
and
do you
cheese.
get a Christmas card, not just from any old takeaway, but from a chain takeaway. You're
And it's
that good of a
handwritten,
customer.
and it was handwritten.
Yeah, that's bad.
That is really bad.
What can I say? I love it.
Yeah, but every day.
I don't know where I used to work. I used to have KFC every day, and I was fine with that.
I mean,
My old
but
pizza
that's
place that I
chicken,
used to
like-
work for. If you think that was where's my old pizza place I used to work for?
That's
They can
fine,
just see
Ian.
my
That's fine. Everyone's got different different abilities.
Yeah,
We-
but
we
you see
should-
how these.
We should have a
Oh,
vote in
sorry,
here. Like, you know, we got people from all over the world watching. What does everyone think is the best takeaway food? You know. No, we won't go
But-
by chain. There's too many of them across the world. But like,
But
you know,
wait, let me listen. This pizza place, I used to call. I don't even have to call. They just see my number and they're already preparing my order. Like that's how consistent I
oh
am.
my god. So
they'll pick up the phone. It's like, you want the chicken fingers deluxe, right? I'm like, yeah, and 2 slices, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, it'll be done in 10 minutes. We already put it in the oven for you. I was like, all right, cool stuff. I don't gotta do it.
you didn't even change your order often enough. They knew what you wanted.
No, I don't, because I used to work for them, and that's usually what I get when I'm on my lunch break. And I never changed it since then. So 5 years going, still strong.
That's brilliant.
I also love the commitment.
There we go. Ian says
I stole.
pizza and Chinese for him.
Oh, sorry, Rob.
Stalled. Need longer gears.
That's fine. That kept me
shorter
going. You need longer gears. I've got my shorter gears on this. I've selected
I mean,
the shortest
shorter. I
can.
meant shorter. My fault.
I think I've got the Nismo gear set and the whatever the shortest diff is you can put in it. And then I run like second and third the whole way around here. Oh,
I just forgot how to flick on that last entry. It's like just having a struggle with that one.
you got too busy thinking about food.
Oh, dirt drop.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to going for a drive tomorrow. Since since the lockdown came in, I've driven like maybe 6 miles total across 4 trips, and tomorrow I get to drive like a 100-mile round trip.
Really? They allow you to do that?
I've got to take some essentials to a friend that's a vulnerable person, so valid reason to be out and about.
I was gonna catch a speeding ticket because he hasn't drove so long. All you gonna hear is freedom.
Music will be on full. Windows down as long as it's a nice sunny day, as it has
No.
been recently. It's going to be bliss.
See, I insured my car last week. Don't ask why. I don't know.
Ian, this is on PC.
Let me try a different car for this truck. I don't. Oh, the S13's not in here. Oh, the S14 is in here. Okay.
Where we got Tristan. There we go.
I'm here. Oh, he's in a red 180.
Yeah, you and Alvaro have got the only 2 plain 180s. Oh, he's throwing a big backy in front of me into there. That was not going to happen. These don't have a whole lot of lock.
Mine on my screen's white.
Yeah, yours is white.
Ah.
I didn't realise there was like a skin pack for them. I don't know when I downloaded that. Just when somebody suggested them, I was like, oh, they look cool. We'll put them in the server. Didn't even drive them, so... until like I was already queuing up the stream and did some practice runs. Don't mind driving different cars though from different times, you know, except from what cars don't I like in this game.
Hey. Yeah, I'll never see you touch Tandem buddies.
Ugh.
Oh come on, who likes Tando buddies?
Like 50% of the people in the Assetto community right now. It is
these aren't that far removed at it. I think they actually are credited as Tando Buddies physics still in this WDT street cars.
I mean, Tandem Buddies is one of the #1 downloaded cart pack out there so far.
I think it's just where so many people just start, isn't it?
Yeah, because they see, like, if you see majority of like YouTube and everything, majority of them all are.
And you look on the onlines. You look on the on. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there goes Rob. There we go. This feels a lot better.
Ah, Sigs and Splashes. That's 14.
Oh, you can see that one, can you?
Yeah.
So there must just be some skins I downloaded for this. There must be some that are standard.
Yeah.
Weird. I honestly don't remember downloading a skin pack for them.
And we're off. You. Skirt. Skirt. You.
That guy wrecked right in front of me and bounced into my way.
I made it, guys. I'm victorious. So we gotta cut tight. Right.
I haven't driven the 14 yet. I've only driven the 180.
The 14 is one of my favorite ones. This is the one I spend most of my time tuning. This one and the S15. I only hop on this one when I have to like show people my skills, cause
Oh, right,
I've
right.
just seen you crack into a wall.
Everyone watch the Green 14.
no,
that has
nope, you already
skills.
jinxed it. I already got out the way. You know what? I'm behind you now. They can't look at me.
Oh,
Oh,
See what happens when you talk junk? See what happens when you talk junk to a master? you get smited.
Come people on the live stream, let me know if you want to see 6 skills in this 14.
Move!
Oh, as you hit me! Genius!
we all want to see 6 skills.
If anyone was watching the stream the other night, he said,
That
I
was-
got this and immediately wrecked.
I didn't immediately wreck, alright?
Two
You
corners
took me.
later.
You took me out. There's a difference.
If you watch the live stream back, there was no contact.
Rob, you put me in the sky. What do you mean? I was upside down after the whole. You saw me tap the wall, and then you tapped my right quarter panel and put me into the hill.
I will find this and I will prove it wrong.
Ooh.
I thought you'd rolled it then.
I nearly did.
Can't sig where you
Oh,
wanted
wait,
to chase
wait,
run.
wait. No, you ain't gonna let that happen. I'll be at the beginning of the straightaway. Oh, this ain't the beginning, but it's the corner. Ooh, you know what took me out?
I saw you start pulling forward and I was like, handbrake. Oh, 4th gear entry now.
Oh, where's my wheel going? We good, we good.
I messed it up.
Yeah, of course you did. And look at the champion sliding through.
The champion. That's a little bit of an exaggeration.
Oh, I
Nick.
spun out. No. I mean, I did survive, did I not?
I think we all need to try Sig's world-class championship winning setup.
No, you don't. It's called my setup for a reason.
I'm now jumping in the S14 to see if I've got the same skill set as Sig.
But you don't got my setup, so it won't work. You just be a poser. People
So
don't like
he's
posers.
He's got no skill, it's all in the setup.
Yeah, it's all in the setup. Where am I going?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
over
are
here.
you going?
I don't know, man. I'm not clearly. Get out my way. You don't pass the lead. If you haven't tell, I had a good night of sleep last night. Like, I actually slept good last night. I actually had a proper 8 hours of sleep.
So you weren't up all
Finally.
night on Corey's server.
Yeah, I actually called it a quits early last night. It was 3 a.m. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm not doing this 5 a.m. thing anymore. I'm going to bed. Wait, let's wait for everybody.
I woke up at like 6 and I was like, my Discord went off, Corey's online on Twitch. Do I get up and put the sim on? Nah, I'll have another couple hours in bed.
Plus, the server was getting ridiculous. Like, it became ridiculous to the point where I acted like a moderator and had to explain to people how you properly not hit people when they're sitting at the staging area, and people
That's
actually
rich
start
coming
following the
from you.
rules. Right? You see that?
Oh, this has got window tints.
All right, Rob, let me get on your door. Ryan Little was in there last night too.
Yeah.
Everybody was being fanboys. Oh. I only fanboy when someone said that my drifting was clean. I was like, really? Tell me more.
I don't hear this in my group. They tell me I'm a dirty drifter all the time.
Right, they keep saying like, oh, I'm so fast going into Texas and everything. And then
I never get compliments in my
hold on,
group.
I got yeah, there was like, oh, this guy is amazing. He's so fast. I'm like, you must meet the other guy that's faster than me. And then, what is this? Can I have it? I just got pizza delivered to my window.
What?
My friend just opened up my window and just handed me 2 slices. I love Sunday. Sunday is amazing.
So what are you in now, Tristan? Some purple.
I'm in, yeah, mind control S14. Let me just change the view so I can kind of see. And it's got his windows tinted, so I can't see anything out the sides, really.
Oh, okay. That's
Which
helpful.
is very helpful. Yeah. I can barely see my mirror.
Oh yeah, I just looked across at my side. It does look very tinted.
Thankfully, your car's white.
Is the front window tinted as well?
No. But it has got some big diggers on. I've probably got about half a foot that I can view out of.
Oh, I did it again.
Oh!
Don't know what it is. As I do the downshift into there, I just start to understeer a little bit. Needs to be probably a bit more aggressive on the angle.
I can't see. Oh. The S40 is not a great view for in-car. I can't see your rear bumper. I can see your rear lights.
Started building a car today for that Grassroots GRS series. I think we got like...
Grassroots?
Yeah, there's a competition called GRS Grassroots Series. They do like 450 wheel horsepower or less. I think 350 is the minimum, but they can only be up to 450.
Alright guys, I'll be back. So I just realized me accepting these 2 free pizza slices, I gotta go help this guy. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, so they run like a Achilles tyre, but only like a 215 if your car's less than 1380 kilo. I can't remember exactly what the rule was. Like, not a huge amount of weight anyway. So we made a 13 for it for the 5 or 6 of us that are going to enter. Should be fun.
Definitely small power, skinny wheel.
The next round's at Oman round 3 layout from last year. So like 3 wall runs in it as well.
Yeah. The Oman layouts are actually really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy them. Yeah, they have some fairly basic rules to build a car to as well. Like it's not too difficult, which is kind of nice.
But not overcomplicating it.
No, it's more like if your car weighs this amount, it can have a 215. If it weighs, I keep messing that up every time now. If it weighs over this amount, it's a 225, and then if it's even heavier, it's a 235. And then you can't soften the springs off past a certain point. I think it's 27,000 newton meters, whatever, so that you can't dial in too much grip in the car and things like that. Fairly basic things.
Just can't outgrip monster the others.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess as long as you kind of... There's two ways you can go about it, isn't there? You can either get your car right on the limit of the edge of the rules, or you get it to most of the rules you're happy with, and then make it so it's nice and drivable, and just count on you being able to outdrive people, rather than needing out-and-out grip.
Ooh. Oh, there you are. I like to understeer a lot of these.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They're certainly different. They're fun, and they're challenging for several reasons, not just because of the lack of power.
No.
I messed it up that time as well.
What over here?
Should we have a change of track?
Yes.
Should we put these on like Bihoku?
Yes.
watching is public session if you want to come and join us. Just go in the Discord and there is all the details you need in there to get the cars, tracks, and the server link. Initial thoughts on the 14, is it, I think it has shorter gears available.
Yeah, I was doing corners in third that I couldn't do in.
Yeah, feels like it's got shorter gears. I'm just gonna go and change a couple of things.
You're in a matte black, like jet black one.
Yeah, that actually is a jet black one. With like white front wheels and black rear wheels.
Yeah.
Are you in James Dean's car or the N6 car? Can't tell which livery that's supposed to be. James's.
I think they. Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot to live up to.
No pressure. Nope. See, that corner's now like a 5th gear entry for me if I go flat into it.
Yeah, I was top end of fourth.
I'm still struggling with the same thing, that I'm fighting it straightening up as I'm trying to do the downshifts and that. But every time I try bigger angle, I end up coming up too short on the corner.
Oh, there's a wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, Ash?
Yeah. Had to go get something to eat.
It's alright. Server's quieting down again for some reason.
Oh!
Right.
Sorry, Rob.
It's alright.
Oh, who's that?
I
man?
shall be back shortly.
Yep.
Is it just me? Do these cars just want to straighten up on you?
You do have to pedal them quite hard to stop the fronts gripping up, yeah. Right, there's a few laps in this car, get used to it a little bit. Let's have a look what Tristan was on about. He was dodgy in this. Let's correct that.
Let's try this 50 words like.
Just try the 14. Oh, that's a blacked out window and a half. You throw the 14 in, Ash, and you can barely see anything out the side windows.
Oh.
Like, you can hardly see the mirrors. It does make it quite difficult to drive. tried to change the track, by the way, while you were gone.
Yeah.
The control panel side of the website for Elite Gaming servers is down, so I can't actually go and change it. Me and Tristan were like, we feel like a bit of the hockey circuit would be fun in these cars. I don't like this 14 at all.
This 15, the front end is like heavy.
I think if I drive it outside the car, it's not too bad. I just can't see where I'm going, like through that side window.
I can't even see inside the car.
I know. And when you're using NECFX to see so much, like where you're going, it's so difficult.
Let's try turning the force feedback on this, if that helps.
I'm just going to drive this one outside the car. I just wanted to understeer all the way down there. I wonder why they put such blacked out windows on these though.
I don't know.
I know I should be removing it off my side of things. I would go into the skins and just redoing the glass windows to clear.
Oh my days.
Seeing as that's not something that's locked by a data ACD on the server.
I just can't get a front end on this. It's like get heavy. Into tire wall I got.
Oh yeah, what you got to remember is the 13 that I sent you as a setup is very different to what the cars load in as standard. I set the 13s up more like the cars that we usually drive.
Yeah. Into the wall.
I do find coming over the crest of the hill there, it doesn't have enough grip on the front. It if you haven't already started the transition back, it'll just understeer on the way down toward the right hand side, and it really struggles to come back to the left.
Yeah.
Add some more camera in the front, see if I can kind of give it a little bit more responsiveness. Give it a little more toe out. What are you trying to eat your microphone, Osman?
No, I'll just put my headset back on. Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, really not.
Yep. I'm really not enjoying them.
I'm gonna turn the braking power down to 80. That time I just went to a little bit left for braking and it just immediately locks everything.
I'm going back into 180.
Since there's a setup on it.
Yep. I'm not fighting with it.
Yeah, feels a little bit better on the brakes. That's all I was testing there. Yeah, if anyone's watching and drives the World Drift Tour street cars, want to give me some setup advice? How to remove some of the understeer from these, because they seem to struggle with it a lot. I know they're not exactly meant to do big sort of 4th and 5th gear entries, but it'd be nice if they could, because it's fun to throw them in at that speed. Who's coming out of the pit? Oh, that's you, Ash.
Yep.
Oh, then do a lead.
Now having a good day.
It's very different to what we're used to.
It is very different.
Blame the community, they picked them.
And where are they?
Dunno. I asked them what they wanted to drive, this was their suggestion.
You wanna wait? You want? There. What?
And jump back in the 13 myself. Back in a second. Awesome. So back again on Bihoku. I feel this track's a little bit more suitable to this, but you know.
Yeah, I gotta change my clutch later.
It's, community wanted English Town, we gave them English Town. Wow, I probably need to remove some pressure from these rear tyres now. Got it all set up for English Town, and it now feels like it doesn't really have much grip on the back. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Oh, understeer.
Is that Lewis?
What?
In the car named Player?
No, I don't think so. I doubt Lewis has got his stuff set up yet. If he had, I'm sure he'd have put Discord on his computer by now. Yeah, Tristan, if you didn't hear, Lewis had his computer break on him last night and had to reinstall Windows 10 at like 2 PM this afternoon. And he was there on the phone, he's got no idea how to do it, so I'm guiding him through, like, he's sending me photos of what's on his screen each time. I'm showing him how to set up a Windows 10 recovery USB, how to boot onto it, how to actually reformat everything.
Oh, yeah.
Because normally I'd have just been like, you know what, I'll drive up to your house and do it for you. But can't really do that at the minute, can we? So I've done so many of them over my years working for Currys and that, like, it's second nature, but doing it when you can't see what's on the screen is so difficult. And he doesn't, you know, it's not the kind of thing that he knows what he's doing, really.
No, I had to get my old boss, who's like a tech genius, to do mine.
Unless you've done them a couple of times before, like, you know, why would you know how to do it? Oh, I rolled my car!
I did wonder where you were going.
It just understeered randomly. You know how they get those little, like, snap understeer moments? Have I actually...
Yeah.
Oh, I've ripped the wheel off it. I went to accelerate away and it just kind of went nowhere.
Apparently...
Oh, your car looks nice.
Mine?
Yeah, it's green with, like, silver stickers all over it.
See, it shows on mine as white.
If you have a look on the live stream, it looks cool.
Apparently this channel's locked, so people can't join it.
Who's trying to get in?
Boosted Chez.
Give me a second. I will go and find him and add him to the list of people, new members. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I have to set people as an active member for them to be able to join it. There you go, he's got permission now. It's just because otherwise, if we were in a
You'll
channel...
have everyone.
Yeah. We had it before where people were joining just to swear on our live stream, and amongst other things, I don't want to discuss what they were trying to do, but, you know, you get people trying to grief you on live stream just for things like that, and you're like, well, is that really that much fun to do? So you have to kind of... How have I got, like, no grip on the rear of this now?
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
Oh. This car power's killing me, man.
Just set my VR up 2 minutes.
I swear my clutch leg is gonna fall off soon.
Just around here, the car feels like it's got, like, zero grip.
See, I'm running it in fully stock form, and you've seen how much grip it's got.
Eli.
It's not got a lot of grip, but it's got enough to slow the car up massively.
I haven't got enough grip on the front end to do the Bahoku flick. Yeah, like we were doing the other night. I can't aggressively flick the car like that against the end of pit wall.
I know it sounds stupid. Try and just fully stock form. I changed the diff setting slightly down to 70% each.
I'll just default the car, see what it does. Oh, look at that horrible fitment. Are you on default gearing and everything?
Yeah.
It's so slow that it's like drifting on ice.
Right, I'm set up.
But that was actually kind of the most perfect run I've ever done on that flick.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to make a couple of changes just to try and give it a little more on the front end and shorten the gearing slightly because I think I'd like to pull fourth a little better.
I'd like to pull fourth.
I mean, the default plus add in the turbo up to 100% is probably a good move because it's only on 80.
That wouldn't be a bad shout. Just to get...
And I do tend to run like my brake bias mostly to the front. I'll just drop a bit off the front anti-roll bar to give it a little bit more.
Simplicity. Just get in the car and rip. Oh! Right, turb ski up to 100.
I pulled off the first corner fairly nicely, like with a decent flick, but then it kind of gripped up and straightened out on me before the left-hander part of it. It's weird, in some places I feel like it needs fourth, but it can't really pull fourth in a lot of this track.
Oh, that went a bit wrong. I think they've moved the collider boxes of these cars aren't that great because I'm feeling the rear end go across the rumble strip.
Yeah, I think they're quite high up in the car, maybe, rather than like ground contact. I forget what I came back in here to do. Oh, gearing. Nismo gear set. There we go. That'll help me pull fourth. put the Nismo gear set in it and it shortens the gearing out quite nicely. So then this track's like 3rd and 4th.
Give that a go then. Uh, 180 SX, S15 Sylvia, Oscar Icon, Z32.
Still feeling like it's got too much like side bite on the rear. In the faster corners, it's bugging me.
Stiffen the rear anti-roll bar up. It's quite soft.
These cars aren't too bad.
No, they're a challenge, but they're fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're, I don't know what they are, 55, 60 degrees a lock. Not a huge amount. We wouldn't normally drive this kind of thing. We normally drive like the Everything Drift Packer cars I made, but everybody was calling out for us to run more of a public session rather than a private session.
Yeah, I was one of them.
And this was kind of what
looked
everybody
fun.
suggested. Yeah, it was a lot of fun with so many drivers. I mean, we got a pretty sure we got a private session next Saturday again.
Yeah.
I mean, if it proves popular enough, I don't mind doing like a public session Saturdays and private session Sundays, or swapping it around, or whatever we choose to do.
Yeah.
Might as well do something while everyone's stuck at home.
That's it, isn't it?
I am joining on the train. Oh, no, that train went to pot.
My bad.
Finally seeing 4th gear with this car now.
With the shorter ratios in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you going so slow?
I just find with the short ratios, you can now pull 4th down the straight, and actually makes it easier to do the flick and then use 3rd for the first corner.
See, I stay in 4th until I get to the second right-hand side, the first corner that you after the flick. Because I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I don't remember where I changed somewhere there. I just know by the time I come out the corner, I'm back up in. Oh, I hit the end of pit wall. Whoops.
That was. Oh! Sorry who was ever behind me. Ah, brilliant.
Because do you drift Tristan outside of Sims?
Yes.
What have you got?
Now I've got a little MX-5.
Cool.
And it's the most cheap, underrated car I've ever driven.
It's the only thing I've
just have
ever
a-
had a chance to drift. I'm always so
I used to
busy
have-
shooting events and that. Like, November 2018, I went to Pro Drift and did like 40 minutes in car with Johan, 45 minutes, something like that.
I used to have a Sylvia and just so much money. Even for
Hey, Sylvia though.
yeah, but it's that old and like the MX-5. I bought it on a whim, a complete and utter whim, and it was 2 hours away. And as everyone knows, with an old Nissan, a 2-hour drive is quite considerable.
So where are you based?
Northampton.
Oh, you're really near me then.
Whereabouts are you?
Stamford.
Ah, yeah.
Like, yeah, 35 miles or something away.
Yeah, I live basically down the road from, you know, Stu Egdor?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, live down the road from him.
He used to be on that new estate, didn't he? Just on the far side.
Yeah, well,
Don't know where he moved to
There's
now, but
no. Well, that new estate has a new estate over the main road. So you know, like the big main road that'll take you up to the M1.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a new estate over the basically over the road.
So I come past that sort of way on the way back from Silverstone every time. It's easier for me to kind of cut through Northampton and then drop back out the other side.
Yeah.
So ideal then for you with Northampton International Raceways getting concreted the infield and starting doing some
It will be.
weekend skids and things.
Yeah, it definitely will be. I just got to finish building the car first.
My bad.
Oh, sorry.
No, my
See,
bad, Trish.
none of you try and flick it all the way down the straight. That's what I'm doing different. And like, fucking it up. Just not doing it well.
I'm trying to, but everyone's
Stream is
going
dropping in
a
quality
lot.
badly. Not sure why.
Everyone's going a lot slower than I normally would on the entry. I think it's because they're all drifting this top corner. That was more of a
That,
downhill
that, might,
flick.
that might be why you're in fourth going round that corner and everyone else is in third.
I'm in third round the corner, but I grip it and then foot down. I think the same as Rob.
We both got too close to them there, didn't we?
I was like, no! Oh, a bit of room. Oh, hello there. Little knock on the door there.
Right, let's try that again. I'm a bit further back on you this time though. Ah, touch the tyres.
Which one's the first lot or the second?
After the flick.
These are really great fun with this entry.
Oh Oh, my game has just crashed.
Can't see is the first bend.
There we go. I'm back in the game. I don't know what crashed there or what caused that, but I'm back in. Oh, you're right at the very top.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I'm in
went
the way. I'm in the way.
well. It went horribly wrong. Well, that is some achievement to get up there.
Yeah, that's pretty good going. Oh, I haven't loaded my setup. Sorry. I was just like, why is it bogging down on me coming through there? Much better this time.
Oh, still in fourth. It helped I was in third.
I mean, I messed it up this time. You know, at least it's me, not the car.
Come on, grip up.
Oh, how did you have so much grip to drive through there? I tried to follow you and the car just went understeer off the road.
Did you let off throttle slightly?
Yeah,
I don't know then.
I was off throttle trying to follow you through there to be as close as possible so that I could then do the big flick down a start straight with you. I guess cold tyres maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I turned turbo up. Oh, that was horribly wrong. Are you running your turbo at 100?
Yeah. Oh,
Because
just
all
those
I've
tyres
done
again.
is change the rear diff to lock it less like a welded, so it's 70%, 70%, and turbo up to 100.
See, I've got my stance setup back on. And not doing well in it, apparently. I was driving better before I crashed out of the server. What has changed since I was in here? It crashed out that bad that it didn't actually save my setup. And I have no idea what was different. I know I was on lower pressures.
Yeah, weren't you running it basically stock with a couple of changes?
Oh, my ride height's too low. I know what that... Yeah.
Because it was default with Nismo gear set, and just I think it was lower pressures.
That should help. I was running the back that low, it was adding loads of camber in.
Oh, as you squatted.
Yeah.
Nice entry from 180 in front of me. Sorry, Rob.
It's alright. Still pulled it off. Yeah, that's much better now. I need to remember to save this setup.
I'm sorry, whoever that was.
cannot
No,
match
too
that.
far. I think at one stage I was backwards.
We've got James Dean in here.
Let's save the setup.
Are you in the S15?
No, someone in front of me is.
Oh, I
Have
rolled
you
the
ever
car.
been in an actual server that he's in? It gets full
No.
very quickly.
I was on the Drift Games one yesterday where McKeever and that were, and that was hectic to say the least. I was
Yeah.
getting booted out of the way.
Yeah. That's why so many of them, I guess, don't often drift in public servers, maybe?
Yeah, I can understand why.
Because I guess, you know, it would get quite annoying and less enjoyable for them as well.
Well,
Yeah,
they
people are
just
more bothered about chasing them than they are actually putting in a clean run.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, if you could do a decent line, I will come bang doors.
That was the good
instantly. I
thing
don't
with
care
the
who.
Matsuri at Anglesey, wasn't it? It was,
Yeah,
by the end of the session, we had like 15 people that could do that, no problem. So when we ran
I think at
train,
one stage, just randomly, it was just me and Matt Denham on the national track, and he was just chasing me for about 5 laps.
he was good around there, really good.
But it was everyone was on the same level. No one really cared who they were. It was just let's run big trains.
Yeah. Don't really care who somebody is, like if they're a famous driver or anything. Like they're still just another driver that wants to
They're
have
still
fun
people.
on a game, and you know,
Yeah, they still need to have fun. They're still a person.
like yeah, it's cool to chat to these people and stuff, but like they're just people. They're interested in cars, and you know, there's the same stuff that everybody else is.
They're just trying to do the exact same as what we are, and that's having some fun at home.
Yeah, while being stuck inside with nothing else to do.
Exactly.
There's a shoe behind me, Tristan.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! You come in behind me, I'll mess it up. I just ran like 4 laps, no problem.
What gave it away that it was me? Someone just gripped up next to your door.
Yeah, because I'm driving this in outside car view, because it... I don't know, I couldn't
Oh,
get used
yeah.
to the way it transitions inside the car on this car for some reason today. And I only drove it for like 20 minutes before we were streaming, so... I was like, I can get on with it outside the car. I don't know, it just seemed a bit weird. So, yeah, just as we came in the last corner, I just saw the front of a green 13 come up and was like, well...
Just a front end.
Yeah.
Oh.
These are a lot more tiring to drive than what we're normally driving.
Yeah. They're a workout.
We might have a new car for next week in the server.
Ooh, what one?
Craig wants me to build his car for him. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
so much grip on the front end in like, weird places. Like at times where you feel like you want the grip to throw the car hard, it's got nothing. And then at other times you're like, just float the front through here, and it's like, nope, can't do that. Too much grip.
Yeah, it's an odd setup. I think it might partly be the track as well, because I feel like I've got more grip on here than I did English Town.
Are you guys still on the first bit of the track?
Yeah.
Big track, yeah. You on small track?
No, I'm just going around the first corner. Just I'd only seen me and this other 180 for quite some time there.
I just ran really wide.
Oh, it can hold fourth for that whole bottom corner.
Ah.
Bye, Rob.
Oh, I'm going to call it quits there. I am shattered. Thanks to everyone that watched the stream. Yeah, that was one of our public sessions. You guys asked us to run one for you. You guys chose the cars and everything for this, so if you want to join us again for one in the future, join our Discord, let us know what you want to use, what cars, what tracks, and we'll set something up. Let us know what time zone you want to do it in as well. Always happy to run something. And we'll see you on the next one.